Hey, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon or evening, whatever it may be.
We missed you since we've been gone since this morning.
Yeah, that's right.
How was your day today, babe?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Not bad, yeah, keeping busy.
What'd you do?
I was working on some email marketing newsletters for clients and some social media posts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, doing some graphics, having a good time.
Yeah, you had your heater on your office though, right?
I did have my heater on. It's a bit chilly.
It's cold in the house today,
Yeah, no doubt.
I was doing some reading and I did some brainstorming with the client today about a new business venture. So that's always super exciting to start doing the what ifs and if we can and how do we do that. So that was a lot of fun for me. Obviously, I did all my work on the phone today, so I'm still very casual, which is nice, always a plus.
Yes.
So we did that.
Excuse me.
You running off?
I'm just going to get a spoon over on the other side.
Thought he was running off on me.
Nope.
What are you eating for your fasting day meal today?
Well, I started by picking on hummus and red peppers.
They're very yummy. He cuts
They're
them up.
very, very yummy.
They're very, very good.
And my main course is going to be, I have a spinach and kale salad, which has a couple of tablespoons of quinoa put on it, which is what I'm doing right now. It's looking yummy already.
You were starving when I came downstairs.
Yes, today I was very hungry.
I was like, you're standing on the corner, and I'm supposed to stand on the corner. And he was like, I'm trying to cut up the peppers. Hold on. So anyway, what else is going on your salad? You put quinoa. I know you're going to have some of this avocado I'm cutting up.
I'm going to have some avocado. I'm going to have chickpeas. I'm going to put both pumpkin and sunflower seeds.
Those are really good.
I'm going to put hemp seeds, and I'm also going to put chai seeds.
Okay.
I'll have some apple cider vinegar and some garlic.
And oh, interestingly, I wanted to mention, I got a question last week from someone about us eating hemp seeds and is there a risk of getting high and whatever. And so the short answer, no, there's not. But tomorrow, I think I'm going to talk about the research into that, so you guys can actually have some data related to that rather than just us saying no, it's safe, eat them. I'll actually give you some real data about it. But I wanted to share with you guys about my first really serious disappointment about food, I guess, in general, since we went whole food plant-based. And it happened on Friday. We talked about it briefly this morning. Oh, Howard said hi. Can you read that? I can't
Howard.
read it from here.
I may get called away, but that's okay, Howard.
We're glad to have you here for a moment,
Howard. Thank you for joining us. Hope your day was good.
On Friday, we went to a steakhouse here locally with some friends, and we didn't choose it. Our friends chose it, but that's fine. Usually at steakhouses, they have some really good plant-based sides, and we know that when we go out that it's going to be vegetarian. It's not going to be vegan. Like, that's just the reality. Because we're not those people. They're going to be super difficult to get along with.
Right.
So we went on their menu before we went out, and we looked at the different options, and they had a mushroom pasta in a cream sauce. And I thought, ooh, that looks really, really good. And I didn't realize, like, how much I was looking forward to having this mushroom pasta in cream sauce until we got to the restaurant and we got the menus, and I'm looking through the menu for the mushroom pasta with cream sauce, and it said it had beef in it. Now, it didn't say that on the menu online, but, oh, Russ is coughing. But on the menu at the restaurant, it did. It said with beef. And I was super disappointed. And could I have eaten it with beef? Yes. But that was not my intention when I got there. So then I asked the waiter, I said, what do you have that you can make vegetarian? Because my sister used to be a waitress, and she said that that's a question that all wait staff should be able to answer, that there are usually a few things on any menu that they can make vegetarian. So I asked that question, and he was pretty condescending in his response. And he said, well, we can do a pasta with vegetables. And I said, that's it? That's the only thing you can do, as an off-menu thing? And he said, yeah. Or you can just, you can read the menu, you can tell what's vegetarian. And it was very flippant. And then I felt stupid, which is sad, because I shouldn't feel stupid asking a question that is a perfectly reasonable question to ask, I think, in a menu, in a restaurant setting. But then I also, at that point, felt obligated to eat something vegetarian. So if I had decided to change my mind and go ahead and have the pasta, the mushroom pasta with beef, and just eat around the beef, like I felt like I couldn't at that point, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I ended up ordering, and I was going to order a salad with blue cheese dressing, which is one of my favorite salad dressings. I rarely get to eat it. And he said that, oh no, you should have this other salad. This green goddess dressing is really, really good. You should absolutely have that. So I allowed him to make me change my mind, which turned out to be a bad thing because I had mushroom soup, which was really, really good. The mushroom soup was super good. I assumed that it was vegetarian. It could have had a beef stock base, for all I know. Folks. It was really good, and that was fine. I don't have a problem with that. But the salad I got was disappointing at best. I know you had the same salad. What did you think? Nope, his mouth is full. I'm sorry.
It was nothing special.
So I left that restaurant really unhappy, and not by anybody's fault but my own. I mean, I chose not to eat the mushroom pasta with beef in it because it had beef. And all day on Saturday, I told Russ, I said, wow, I am so disappointed because I had this anticipation that we were going to have, a cheat day, which we usually don't call it, but that's a common term that people use, so I'll go ahead and use it in this case. Right. But, a day where I was going to have something super yummy that I usually don't eat, which is this cream sauce, and I didn't. And so on Sunday, I said to Russ, I said, how do you feel about going to get pizza? And I had a calzone. I had a veggie calzone, but it had cheese in it, and I had a Greek salad that had feta cheese on it on Sunday, and it was really yummy, and I felt so much better. And I think that that's part of something that we talk about is that you can't do this kind of lifestyle and say, I'm never ever going to eat X again, because I think that leads to unhappiness, disappointment, and it's unsustainable. Can you imagine if I had just been that unhappy about food? Because it was just not good. Mm-hmm.
I had the pizza.
It was yummy. Pizza. Yep, he did. It was really yummy. So he did help me eat some of the salad too. Yes. So that was good. But I think the point is that it was my fault I was disappointed because I chose not to get the mushroom pasta and cream sauce with beef. I decided I didn't want the with beef part. Nope, Howard's got another comment. Let me see. I got to walk over here because I didn't make it big enough to read. Pizza, yes. You guys are really good and informative. Good stuff. Oh, thanks, Howard. You're so kind. But so my point being that it was my fault. If I had wanted that cream sauce on that mushroom pasta that badly, I should have gotten it and either gone ahead and eaten the beef if that's what I decided, or eaten around it. That would have been fine too. I didn't choose to do that, and I left super disappointed. And so my answer to that was to have a veggie calzone on Sunday. Was it healthy? Absolutely not. I mean, when it came, it had so much oil on it that I was like, oh my God. But it was really, really yummy. Mm-hmm. And for one day out of, the whole month, it's really not a big deal. Exactly. So I was super pleased. I'm not disappointed with this lifestyle or with food or anything like that today. I'm fine. Today's a fasting day. My weight didn't do anything stupid yesterday because I had it. I'm, still the same weight. Still sitting right around the 126, 127, creeping up to 128 sometimes, depending upon what I eat. But if you decide to make this choice, it's not as hard as it sounds because it's not. I can never eat X again. Right. I can never have again. It's just rather than having it, twice a month, maybe you have it once a month, or rather than having it every week, you have it every other week. So it's more about making healthy choices on a consistent basis, and then if you really, really want something, having it and enjoying it. That's right. I think too often guilt-free. Right, guilt-free. I think too often that people eat unhealthy food without any real enjoyment. It's just what they have. It's what's available. And if you're not going to enjoy it, don't eat it. But if it's something that you really, really enjoy, you know what? Have it now and then. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So
Absolutely.
that's my story about my really, I mean, was I not so disappointed on
You were very
Saturday?
sad.
I was so sad.
Very, very sad.
But now I'm better because I had a veggie calzone and it was really yummy.
I had pizza. Did I mention I had pizza?
You did have
I want to make
pizza.
sure I mentioned I had pizza.
So, for those of you who are like, oh, you guys are so perfect, I could never do that. Oh, we are not perfect, and yes, you absolutely can do this. It's not that hard.
Right.
So, we'll be back tomorrow morning. We're going to, again, we're going to talk about hemp seeds. I have some research I want to share with you about hemp seeds.
Right.
And maybe we'll tell them the story about the guy in the gym today and his story about, I have to have meat. That was a funny story, but I'm not going to tell it now. Maybe we'll tell it tomorrow morning because it was really funny.
Yep. Yeah.
But did you have anything you wanted to add? I know you're starving.
I'm like just making my food. Excuse me, folks, but
I have a sweet potato in the microwave, and I cut up an avocado that I'm going to add to it.
See the way my salad's starting to materialize. So I'm working on that.
Yeah, and I'll add some hemp seeds and some lemon pepper seasoning to my sweet potato, and that'll be really good.
I just need some garlic and some apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, some garlic. And you know what? I really appreciate you guys who comment and who like our posts and who share them. So, please continue to do that because the more people we can reach, the bigger difference we can make with the knowledge that we have and that we enjoy learning about. So thank you so much for that, for liking, sharing, commenting, private messaging me, sending me, whatever. We really enjoy it.
And that's the whole point of why we started doing this, just to try to help people learn through our experiences and find out what works best for them and to have a healthier lifestyle.
And to show that people our age, because, we are not spring chickens anymore, sadly.
Hey. Oh, wait. That's right. I'm not.
Not a spring chicken anymore. But you can still be healthy and, live the life you want and really, really enjoy it. Right. So thank you, all of you, for being here.
Exactly.
You going to do our sign-off tonight?
And with that, we will say, eat food, not too much, mostly plants. Good night,
Have
folks.
a good night, guys. We'll see you in the morning.